Donald Trump has laid out his economic plan, and Hillary Clinton, she's about to do the same in less than an hour. But 2016 Libertarian vice presidential candidate and former Governor Bill Weld says his ticket's plan is the answer. Governor, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Charles. Good to be with you.
All right, buddy. Hey, tell me how it differs. Tell me what's different about the Libertarian plan than from the GOP and the Democrats.
Well, I didn't really think that Mr. Trump's economic plan was a plan. It was kind of a collection of buzzwords and dog whistles. He seems to love inveighing against foreign powers, kind of the conspiracy theory that has run throughout his campaign. But I think his remarks about trade, I'm not sure how much he understands about international trade and the current global economy. He seems to yearn for the days of the buggy whip. But, you know, a sophisticated product these days, the raw materials may come from 3 different countries. The stages of assembly may be 3 different countries. The finished work is done in a 7th country. You can't unscramble that omelet. And Mr. Trump seems to think that if we have a trade imbalance, a trade deficit with a trading partner, that's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. As long as the dollar.
Well, what would you say to people, though, who say ever since the World Trade Organization, China joined the World Trade Organization, ever since NAFTA, you just look at it, and it's pretty clear that we've lost millions and millions of jobs, and that people want those jobs back.
No, you can't connect those dots, though. I mean, China has lost in the WTO twice when we complained about surcharges that they put on exports. So the WTO worked in our favor. Mr. Trump is arguing because something happens after something else had happened because of it. You know, we have the greatest productivity per worker in the world, and we are always going to pile up new high-paying jobs when we have free global trade. You can't go back to the Smoot-Hawley tariff, as Mr. Trump wants to. That tanked the world economy, and it would again.
Yeah, Governor Weld, the last 3 quarters have seen the productivity miracle vanish. It's going backwards. We've got the Federal Reserve that's printed as much money as it could possibly print. A lot of people are saying, you know, if you kind of look through it, it looks very, very murky, and that our economic miracle, you could attach quotes to it if you want, has run dry, in part because it was all gimmicky, and it's over.
Well, that gets me over more to the Democrats than to Mr. Trump. I do believe that the plan that Mrs. Clinton will roll out today probably is going to call, as have her previous statements, for more spending and more taxes. And the Democrats almost seem to want to have government do everything for people, including, you know, living our lives for us. Governor, you can't keep on doing that indefinitely.
You fit both sides, and I've got less than a minute left, and I want to give you a chance to tell us what you and your partner, running mate, would deliver for the economy.
Well, we would file a balanced budget in year 1, not 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, as people in Washington seem to think it's going to take. Every governor has to file a balanced budget every year by Constitution, except in Vermont. So we've been there, we've done that. We both were red governors in blue states, 2 terms, and we corralled spending and taxes. We both cut taxes many times in our states and never raised them, and improved the economy. So we actually have done the things that the other candidates are claiming they have a plan to do. That's the big difference between our ticket and the other 2 tickets. And we got a path right up the middle, fiscally conservative, socially inclusive. That doesn't describe either the R's or the D's. So the third way probably represents the majority thinking of people in the United States.
All right, Governor Weld, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.